The whispers in the woods. Deep in the heart of Blackwood Forest, there lay a forgotten path that no one dared to tread. Locals whispered of a presence that lingered there, something old, something malevolent. Lena, a young photographer, arrived in the nearby village with a thirst for adventure and a penchant for debunking superstitions. When she heard the tales of the haunted path, her curiosity ignited. Armed with her camera and a flashlight, she decided to explore the forest at dusk, ignoring the villagers' warnings. The woods were eerily silent as Lena ventured deeper. Her flashlight carved a narrow tunnel of light through the oppressive darkness. Shadows seemed to twist and stretch unnaturally, and every snapping twig made her pulse quicken. As she reached the old path, the air grew heavy, pressing against her chest. Her flashlight flickered, and the temperature plummeted. A faint whisper tickled her ears. "Turn back." Lena spun around, but there was no one there. The whisper grew louder, overlapping voices that seemed to come from all directions. She clutched her camera, snapping photos wildly, hoping to capture something to explain the phenomenon. Suddenly, her flashlight died. Total darkness engulfed her. The whispers turned into guttural growls, echoing through the trees. Panic clawed at her throat as she fumbled for her phone. Its dim light illuminated a figure standing a few feet away. A gaunt, shadowy figure with hollow eyes and a mouth stretched into an unnatural grin. The figure whispered again, this time in a voice that was chillingly familiar. It was her own voice. "Why didn't you listen?" Lena stumbled backward, her breath hitching. The last thing she saw was the figure lunging toward her, its bony fingers reaching out. Her scream echoed through the forest, swallowed by the oppressive night. The next morning, the villagers found her camera lying at the edge of the forest, its memory card intact. The photos showed Lena's terrified face, her mouth open in a silent scream, surrounded by shadowy figures closing in. No one saw Lena again, but on quiet nights, if you listen closely near the forest, you can hear her voice joining the whispers, warning others to turn back.